Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines II. Once again in the city of Edgewood. Part 16 in this series where I'm learning how to play the game despite itself. And big lesson learned with this one, you notice that we're in a familiar area, but everything is gone. Yeah, if you watched the last episode, you knew that I could not zone any low density because our land value had gotten too high. So instead, we built Brightwater Glen. All of our districts are still here, and I think I kind of nailed it. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm kind of proud of what I've done here. What I did, and I'll try to remember to throw up a screenshot, is I deleted everything except the bus station. I left enough of a road here for the buses to get in and out, and that's it. But speaking of the bus station, I now need to fix something that we had to try to get the buses to go the way I want them to. That way they come in here, but then don't turn left and get in each other's way, coming back out. That way they go out that way. So I deleted everything. All the roads, all the buildings, it's all gone. Everything that was over here was gone, and you're like, no, it's not, it's back. Well, that's because I took screenshots before I did it and then painstakingly recreated it. This area down here, probably a little bit different. This angle, probably a little bit different. There's little minor things that aren't exactly the same, I'm sure, but for the most part, it is the same district. And I'm going to leave the game paused because I'm going to put in the zoning that I want before I resume the game. That way, this is all still nice and low land value, which we can see. One, you can see from the zoning. But yeah, it's all now low land value pretty much everywhere that I want low density. So we're good. But you can even see now that when I go to zone, it says suitable. Whereas before, it was like, nah, dude, you can't build here. So yeah, I like my cul-de-sacs better this time, I think. I made them a little bit longer leading up to the bulb. And hopefully none of these houses that we're building are going to complain about lack of road access or anything. I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. And I do want some larger homes out this way. So that's why we're going big. Actually, let's reserve this one for the Rockstar Mansion or whatever it is that we have. I do want that out here. Let's go a little smaller on that one and a little smaller on that one. Cool. And then once those fill in, we will do a thing with them. So I've got another screenshot up just so I can reference what I had earlier. And it looks like we came back. We had that block and that block filled in. Yeah, and then I wanted to do some density through here. I think maybe I didn't do... No, that comes back to the same number of blocks. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do some density. So I've got that block and that block. I'm being thrown off because I put alleys in, and they're not here in this one, but that's okay. So I want to go fairly dense back in here, but then I think after that, we're going to kind of back off of that a little bit and make it a little less dense. So through there, we're good. I kind of like that it didn't do zoning. Just don't worry about the pollution there. I was trying to force land value down by putting like an incinerator, garbage incinerator there. It didn't work, but it was a nice effort. The school has to go out here somewhere. The school goes there. Okay, so this is going to be kind of the end of our density here. I'm going to get rid of this path and hope that doesn't mess up my zoning over here. It did not. Bring that to right about there. And then out here, we're going to do a little less dense, so we're going to wait on that. I want to go now up to this side where I wanted to get a fairly dense amount of buildings. And I want to see, I wanted all of this to be European. All of this was meant to be European. So we'll fix it real quick. I should just be able to click right on top of each one of these. Change it. I really do wish we had slightly different colors for things and that the colors weren't so similar, because it can get a little confusing. There we go. Now we'll come up here to North American, go back to this tool, and here again we went back one and that block as well. So we'll go heavy here on our zoning. This is all a park area, and then I want to go heavy here, but then coming up to here, we're going to get density in offices and commercial and things like that, so that's fine. And then over here I want, there's quite a bit of density. This is a school campus as well, and then we can go nuts here. No, that's the high school campus, so we can't go nuts there. And then I just want a bit more back in here, right here, but I want to get rid of this. In fact, I think I want to get rid of zoning back there entirely. Yeah, I do. I want to get rid of zoning back there entirely. So we will come in here with a path and just block that off for now. There we go. That gets us much bigger lots here, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Good. Good, good, good. Now I should be able to delete that path and that zoning stay? Question mark? Yeah. Awesome. So this is going to be like a park area, so I think I want to do like a little pocket of commercial right there. This is kind of a park area. This is probably going to be offices and commercial and all that good stuff over here. So that's good. I do want quite a bit of density over here, question mark. Again, I'm just trying to look at what I did earlier. So let me keep it oriented the same way. So we came out on this side. This is all filled in, but none of this was. And I want to get slightly less dense over here. This is going to be, this is off our main drag, so we might do a bit of density there, a little bit of density there, a little bit of density there. So here, we can go nuts. But I don't want to. That's not something I want. Cool, and now that's not that far away from that other neighborhood, so that's kind of cool. And they'll probably do a little bit of density back in there. So I think that's everywhere that I want more density. Just trying to see. Yeah, this is going to be a park area in front of the school here, though. I think I'd rather just have houses, truth be told. And then that means I'm just going to go ahead and go over that way as well. Where's our terrain begin here? Good, right there on that hill. So we're fine. This is all going to be nice and flat, and don't have anything to worry about. I don't know that I want anything on this side just yet. I haven't made up my mind. So now I'm going to go through on these areas back here where I don't want it to be quite as dense, and control the lot sizes and leave just a little bit of space in between it. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll finally unpause the game. All right, it is all zoned. And double check land values. Nothing changed because the game has been paused this whole time. Fingers crossed that it doesn't just automatically fill all this back in with high dollar value stuff. I don't think it's going to, since it's now zoned low density, but we're going to watch as all of this fills in and check and see what happens. Despite a massive, massive amount of zoning, we're not even really making a dent in the demand. So, yeah, this should hopefully bring our population back to where we were, which was just shy of 50,000, but we'll see what happens. So let's just watch as houses build all over this whole area. Should be fun, question mark? I don't know. I don't know why those aren't growing in yet, but we'll see. And I believe that's everything. We unlocked something. The theater actor mansion. Cool. So another mansion. Neat. And I think everything has finished building. Yeah, everything is finished building. I meant to control the zoning so it would all face side roads, and I kind of forgot to do that. I probably could do that. Well, that really pushed back the dark blue over here quite a bit, which is good. That's what we wanted. Same thing over here. It just shoved it back, but that's what we're going for. Oh dear, there has been a very bad accident. Yeah, you looked like you were a little on fire, but it looks like you're fine now. Well, I don't know that I'd say that you're fine now, but you know, you're not on fire anymore, so definite upgrade. So cool. The question is, do I want to fix that with the houses not all facing the same way? I kind of do. Like, I'd have to go through and do this everywhere. Bring in a path on the streets I don't want it. Why is it not letting me do that? Hello, come back. Thank you. I know there's zoning there. It's invalid. What? There. See, I just think this will look better to have all the houses going the same way. Now that they're under construction, I can just immediately get rid of that. And then there's one tile there that's zoned. Maybe that's the answer, is just get rid of that one tile. Like, just do that. Like that? Yeah, I think that's the answer. That's the easier way to do it. So I'm going to do that real quick throughout this whole area, just so I can get the zoning of the houses facing the way I wanted them to face. So bear with me. Okay, I'm a lot happier with it now that all the buildings are going the right way. I've also started putting in some of the amenities that we had. I haven't quite gotten there, but I'll probably do that just between videos, just to get it all filled back in and get everything that we had, because there was a lot. I'm going to do my best to get it as close as it was, but I make no guarantees it will be perfect. But we have our low density. I did get in the rock musician mansion as well as the theater actor mansion, and we've got quite a few things still to unlock. Like a lot. We still have this Polaris suite. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Oh, we also have a painter's mansion. Well, who are you? I thought that's what I put in, a painter's mansion, huh? I don't know where we're going to put that. Yeah, no idea. We might be able to sneak it in back here, possibly, but I think the land starts raising up pretty quick, yeah. So it wouldn't really work back there or back here. It could go in over here, but that's kind of, I don't know. I don't think a painter would really be inspired by looking at the railroad and power lines and highway, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, I'm happier with things going the right direction. Couldn't do it here because of the way the zoning works. It's just broken. I tried putting a path there to force it over to this side, and it just wouldn't do it. So we do have a couple that are off, but at least they're all on a road here, so I'm okay with it. I just think it, looks more like suburban hell. That's kind of what I was going with. This is all trailer park. Those will upgrade over time. So, you know what? Let's see. We've only actually got about 20-25 minutes of content for this video, because a lot of it I've spent just waiting. Some of it will be sped up, but I don't know. Maybe we just do a shorter video, or maybe we can start zoning things back in the way they were. How about we do just a montage, because I need a montage, of putting all the schools and things and the rest of the service buildings back in and all that good stuff. Yeah, let's do that. So enjoy. So I managed to get a lot of it back in. We've still got some zoning back here to do and over here to do. I'm trying to go with a little bit taller density in this area and then kind of feathering back down. I'm happy with it though. Like, we've got the row homes by our low density stuff, and then it gets a little taller there and down by the hospital. And then we'll have, like I said, just a pocket of density. There are actually high density offices and commercial back there. I've just made the lots very, very, very small. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this is working. We've got a traffic jam going on here, but I think it's just the stoplights that I need to go back through and take back out again, because we don't really need all of these stoplights. They're just not necessary. Yeah, crosswalk one still doesn't want to go away, even though I've rebuilt that road. But whatever, we'll just let it exist. I guess we'll let the pedestrians have safety. But yeah, most of these stoplights just don't need to exist. So the ones I can take out, I will. And that should help traffic flow all up and down this main collector through town. There are some smaller roads serving as collectors, but they're holding up. I'll also get the bus lines back in. We might have to go roundabout here. I'll let it run for a while and just see what happens. Right now, there's just a bajillion taxis. Maybe connecting to the outside world here was not the smartest idea, but I did it, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, gonna leave it here, and that's a lovely view, I think, of our downtown. I dig it. So, until next time, ooh, I'm lagging. I did, and the game just demised. There we go. Let's try it again. So, until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.